or
The
something.
real question here is, what was Spitfire's nickname?
Yeah, I know, right? I know for sure they said that to make the fandom come up with names.
My question is like, what's hoof and mouth? I have a question. What is that?
It's like your foot and mouth.
Oh.
So what'd you guys think?
Also,
I liked it.
There was one that.
I think the Rainbow Dash fans didn't like
I can
it.
only imagine that they missed a tryout.
We had wait, hold on. Oh, we had 2 Daves work on this episode. right this episode. Yeah, Dave Polsky and Dave Rapp.
Oh,
You think they ever were like, "Hey, Dave"?
double
hey, Dave.
days.
Dave and Dave. So I feel like this is going to be an episode where no one has anything to say about it.
Yeah.
I have some
I
things.
mean, we don't have a lot of people here and stuff.
I have some things to say about it. It's just I don't know. It just felt bleh. Meh. No, I'll just say meh.
Oh, it's unfortunate, but I kind of agree.
Like, I
It was
really.
just bad.
I mean, I like Rainbow Dash, but I don't know. This episode is just.
To me, I thought the episode was.
Come on, guys.
Okay,
I
I like the animation. I like the formation. I like. Sorry. Sorry, but I thought it was okay. It's just, the animation was good and the characters are nice. Good to see the Wonderbolts, but it just, I felt like this could have went a totally different direction. It could have went like way better.
Yeah.
I gotta
don't
ask
think so. I feel
really
like
quick. Was that one whitish pony Wonderbolt with the yellow mane? Was that surprise?
Probably.
Summarize.
I have to rewatch the episode now.
I thought Surprise had more of a Pinkie Pie hairstyle, though.
I guess you're right.
Yeah. And plus,
It was more of a Spitfire style.
Yeah, you're
Surprise is Pinkie Pie's. Wouldn't Surprise be Pinkie Pie's mother from the old generation? Plot twist. I do have some things to say about the episode.
Did you guys? Hold on, I gotta
Very
find it
quiet
and share it.
session.
Where is it? Here it is. You guys see this? Look, all the legs.
The
What is
legs.
The legs.
Wait, where you
Oh,
guys
this.
Oh, that.
Do you see
Where are
it?
you guys?
Beautiful.
The
Where-
legs.
Where are you doing it? Are you in the Skype call or Discord or?
Discord.
Well, I mean, he posted pictures.
It's also in the stream, so.
Wait, the call's for the chat or what?
We're just in the
Main
Discord
chat.
chat.
In chat.
Where
Oh,
are you?
main chat.
I'm on Discord. I don't know where you are.
No, I was in the chat for calls.
Oh, it's Pony Day. You can type
That's
in
why you
Pony
guys
in the main
weren't saying.
chat.
That's why you guys weren't saying anything. And yes, I saw that. That's like a drawing I would do.
Also, you, Dan.
All right, I'm to the pictures of when Rainbow Dash was impersonating her friends. What do you guys think of that? Pinky?
I
She did a
really
good-
like that. Now I want to
Actually,
see
Ball tries to intimidate all main six.
impersonate the whole group.
She did. She did
Probably
good.
the best one
at-
she did good at was being Applejack.
Applejack.
Yeah, Applejack was
Obviously,
hilarious.
it's the same- Yeah.
Because in case
It's
there's
not
like
the
one
same
person,
because it's
in case there's
It's
one
the same
person here who doesn't
trying to
know,
do another character they do
yeah,
normally.
it's the same voice.
I'd
And
rather
yeah, no,
see Ashley Ball.
random Chris. I was taking notes, and the only note I wrote down was Spitfire superhero landing.
Yeah,
that was the
Superhero landing. That's a superhero landing.
They should do that all the episodes now on. They should
Yeah.
like superhero landing and Wonderbolts.
That felt
By the way,
intentional. I wonder if they did that just because of Deadpool.
Can I say of how this episode should have ended?
Yes.
The way the original Wonderbolts Academy episode was supposed to end.
How? Explain yourself.
You guys didn't know about that? Like the original script for the Wonderbolts Academy, it was gonna end with Rainbow Dash leaving because she didn't like how the Rainbow or how the Wonderbolts would be acting. This episode, it would have been way better that after she got out of the hospital, wherever that little tent was, they fired her and then she left and pretty much had like was a little sad. But then her friends would be like, "I'm sure there's a lot more other goals you could have went for." It was like, "Yeah, that would have, yeah, I can." And it's like, that's how it should have ended. I really
like the
no,
character.
this listen. I felt like no, I felt
Nobby.
like no, this part this ending I could see it coming from like a mile away. It was like, oh, they're gonna be happy.
What's
They're
that?
gonna be
My Little
happy.
Pony
They're gonna be
is-
happy. They're gonna be happy. And you know, oh, they're
Don't you
happy.
expect them to be though? They're supposed to be at the end of the
That's it.
Pony episode.
I'm sorry you're not expecting like Oscar material from my
No,
Little
It has to have a happy ending. What did you
Hey,
want?
it
Like a
does-
tragedy?
yeah,
You wanted to
always
always have
have
to
die?
have a happy ending.
No, it doesn't need to have Oscar material. They already lost out on that. I'm just saying it could have they could have did like a little bit more with this.
Yeah.
But I did like how the one thing that did kind of save it was the little nicknames. I thought that was kind of
And
cute.
Derpy. Derpy was in the crowd.
Meh.
Yeah, please saw that.
So what do you guys think
That's all
Spitfire's
you-
nickname is?
Yeah, all right, that's a good question. Chat, tell us what. Obviously, there's going to be some non-PG ideas, but we'll.
Spitfire's.
What was Spitfire's
We'll only
nickname?
read out
Yes,
the
tell
ones.
us. Tell us, please.
Fireballs.
No. I was going to say Spitfire, but then I realized, oh, that's her name. Spit.
Crash course.
People are already giving it ratings.
How about Firebutt?
Oh, I like
Fire.
Rodney's.
I like Firebutt. That's
Rodney's?
a lot better.
Yeah, that's my head
Spitfire.
canon now, Rodney. Rodney, I'm not going to say it, but that's my head canon.
Firebutt's better. Maybe she burned her butt on
Cringe
land.
fire.
Oh, why was this in there?
Uh,
I got a bunch of pictures here. I shouldn't. There you go. So, are we ready to jump into ratings already? Is there really that little to talk about?
No,
Yes,
yeah,
mean,
I
there's-
like. Wait.
I liked it, but that's
I like
what-
the- I like the Pinkie Pie part, getting her thingy, or getting the cotton candy.
Yeah.
yeah.
I thought that was kind of fun. I also liked how.
She probably already ran out of supplies.
Also, is nobody gonna-
Ridiculous.
Also, is nobody gonna punish Scootaloo?
Nope.
Well,
I mean,
she didn't
she
do anything
was-
wrong. She was just
she was
listening
a
to
Responsible
Rainbow Dash.
adult
She
told her to
pushed-
do.
Yeah, she pushed a cloud, and I'm pretty sure during a real air show, if someone did something like that, they would throw that pony. They would throw that
Court
little
martial
filly.
her.
No, they would throw that little pony in I don't know, I don't know what it is.
Court
They think
martial
she's
her.
they think she's like a terrorist because literally she almost attempted pony murder,
No, she didn't really. I don't think.
sabotage.
No, she didn't threaten Scootaloo that much. She threatened herself. But I totally expected when she wanted Scootaloo's help, I 100% expected her to drop her from high above and save her to make a big
Yeah,
show of it.
that's what I was thinking.
And that would have been like, oh, really? You're gonna drop a handicapped Pegasus and then that would have been really interesting. But no, they
I
didn't go
thought
that
that-
way.
I didn't think
Did someone
the new
get like
rider was good.
a capture shot of Rainbow Dash getting electrocuted? I wanted to see if there was a Cutie Mark.
Yeah, I
film
did.
or
There was a cloud in
Yeah,
her.
It was cloud.
Oh,
You
yeah.
didn't see my
Yeah.
tweet? I tweeted about it.
I saw
I
about
pointed
it, but
that
I
to
just
Little
didn't
Shy.
see. I was wondering in this episode.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I
wait.
pointed that to Little Shy.
I'm gonna actually bring that up. So apparently the ponies have cutie marks inside their bones. And I'm gonna show the tweet on screen in a
Yeah.
moment.
Here's the question: what if it's more genetics than it's cutie marks? Like Apple Blooms was an apple because she's part of the apple family. Rainbow Dash had a cloud because she's a Pegasus.
Plot twist: it wasn't a cloud. She's pregnant.
She ate a cloud.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
I remember I paused that when I was at work, and I was like, "What the heck?"
Yeah, I
'Cause
wonder.
I paused it to use the bathroom, and I was like, "What is this?"
Is
Is
there
anyone
any
else terrified by pony skeletons?
I know,
yeah,
right?
it looks so creepy, especially Apple Blooms.
What
I think
skeletons
Rainbow
are
Dash is
creepy?
more scary.
Yeah, I agree.
Probably. I don't know. I'm just saying.
So wait, does Apple Bloom have more bones in her body than Rainbow Dash?
It looks like
Oh
it.
yeah, there is a few things that we need to point out.
Like
First of all,
some of the bones aren't even touched. It's like a bit separate, like the front legs and Rainbow Dash.
That's
This
the
is like a bit
joints.
split. It's not.
Yeah, that's where joints go.
no wait, guys.
It's not very well connected.
Little Shy, I thought you were gonna point this out the
I like that
first
they have
thing.
Oh wait, what is it?
Look both ways before crossing the runway.
Yeah, I wasn't crazy about that.
That's rule number 1.
Why did Rainbow to crash across the road?
So who wants a poster of that last frame there?
It was
Yeah.
a very poster. I want a more
I-
touched up
There
version of the poster.
must be a poster.
Or
I'll put it on
stylized.
my
Also,
wall.
one other thing I got to talk about is no one gonna talk about how we got to see the rest of Rainbow Dash's house?
Did we?
You did?
I didn't even notice.
I thought she just lived in the clouds.
No, that was her house. And also, I also had one other minor nitpick is that did Rainbow Dash just abandon the Wonderbolts to come home, or because they do sleep in the academy? So did she was she gonna run away?
She probably wasn't that far away.
No,
Her
but-
house is actually near Cloudsdale, right? Or no?
I think.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
but-
on a cloud. so
Where
they
where
can't
is this
move.
located out when the house is far
Isn't-
apart and you see other bits of clouds or something?
I know,
Doesn't
but
Cloudsdale move?
yeah, but think about it. Was she literally gonna run away, or did she just come home to what was she gonna do? Because she wasn't expecting the party.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why she went home. That's a good question. It's one of those things I have
Maybe
to
she,
rewatch
maybe
it
she
for.
left her goggles back home.
Just to add more to the story, I guess. I don't
And by the way, Woland on Twitter, I noticed that, but I didn't get a screenshot in time.
What, the retarded Scootaloo? Oh, I mean, Dirty.
know.
Hey, you can't say that. She's actually handicapped.
Not mentally.
Oh, come on.
Wow.
Physically handicapped.
I did like how we get to see basically where the Wonderbolt sleep, so that was kind of cool.
Yeah, the locker
Yeah.
room and all that. That was nice. That was nice.
Also, we didn't see bulk biceps or like anyone from the past Wonderbolt
No,
episodes.
they didn't. They
I
didn't
bet they
pass.
did pass.
Yeah, no.
I wonder why there hasn't been an episode on Scootaloo being handicapped. My theory is because it has the
isn't
word hand
I
in
like
it.
I like Spitfire's pose right there. It was like, yo,
Yeah, I know that was kind of
Yo,
cool.
what's
Post.
up?
That's why I got a screenshot. But I noticed up on the wall is the fat pony color scheme. I wonder what's up with that. That's gonna be
Yeah.
like
I
an
bet she
inside
went on a
joke.
big diet or something. And
diabetes.
No, what was her more politically correct name? I forget.
Diabetic.
Nelly.
golly, I don't know.
No, I used to know it. What was it? Come on, tell me.
Roundhouse?
Tone?
Roundhouse?
No, what was it? She had a nicer name.
Earthquake?
Well, Nelly.
God, I don't remember. Jeez.
Let's see, why aren't you on the naming
I used
staff?
to know this.
V5O?
I know it wasn't Tumblerina Ham Planet.
Well,
Yes,
Nelly?
Danatron. Danatron in the chat says, "Whoa, Nelly." That's it.
Pumpkin?
Whoa, Nelly.
Thank you, Danatron.
Pumpkin?
No, it's "Whoa, Nelly."
I like diabetes better.
I
Yeah,
think
that's
that might
not
be
politically
It was
correct
Bo
though.
Nelly. Really?
Man, John.
Yeah, it's got to be like Navy Bond says. It's got to be an inside joke with the animators because I don't really see her much in the fandom besides her big appearance in that one Rarity episode. I don't really see her much. at all.
Yeah.
So, are we ready to jump into
Hello?
ratings? It's been about the time.
I think.
Losha
Yeah,
just
I
wants to
think
get it.
No,
Losha
it's
just-
no. We always do it around this
Everyone
time.
Go back to bed.
All right, Danatron, you say your mic's broken. 'Cause it's your
Hello?
turn.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we
Yes,
hear
we
you.
can hear you.
One-
Okay, good. You were just ignoring me before. Nice to know.
I
I'm
think
kidding.
you might have been quieter.
Probably. 4 out of 10.
Wait, how much?
4.
Why? You gotta explain
It
yourself.
disappointed me. It disappointed me.
That might be the lowest rating ever.
Look, it's my lowest rating of the season, I believe.
Wow, mine's
Um,
not even that low.
This is arguably the biggest episode that she's had. Was meant to be. It's the one where she achieves her dream, and they completely ruined it by making a fool of her and adding a whole bunch of cringe impressions.
Yeah.
And it was frankly disappointing. It wasn't awful, but giving it a 5 out of 10 feels too generous.
Wow. All right, that's gonna knock the average down pretty low. But thank you for your rating. I'm next, but I'm gonna wrap things up. So we're gonna jump right over to Sonic
Wait.
Crew.
Yeah.
I mean, I wonder how this episode would have been like if she got accepted into the Warner Bolts, like probably at the end of the episode. I mean, we might have gotten like maybe something different during the whole episode or something like that. But I mean, I don't know. I don't think this was a. I think it was a fine Rainbow Dash episode. She finally got into the Wonder Bolts. She she's getting picked on from the Wonder Bolts and Rainbow Crash, and I agree with Tootsie about that teacher thing. About how the teacher laughed at Rainbow Dash. That was just mean. That was just so mean. Let's see what else is there.
Not a
Okay,
whole lot.
I'm not gonna say anything else. I got nothing.
All right.
I'll just give it. I'm gonna give it a 7.
7. All right. All right, Tootsie Roll. Oh, do you have a rant, Tootsie Roll?
Oh boy. Please.
I guess.
Well, it's not fair of us to force you to do a rant. You can just give us an honest rating.
I do have a rant because the episode did have a lot of
Tootsie
problems.
rants an episode.
No, for me, I felt like, okay, this just felt like a Rainbow Dash torture episode. And since it had something to do, no, it had to, which was made it worse, is that it was by the people she idolized, which made it a lot worse. They called her Rainbow Crash, and first of all, even if you were in any military branch or something like that, I know this isn't a reference to or some whatever, but if they would have called them that, they would have got their butts kicked. Because when you're doing something like this, like if you picked on someone in military ranks, that's pretty. How do I say this? PG.
They're not military.
No,
I know,
I
but-
think nicknames are normal in military.
Yeah.
Wait, is it
There's
Wonder
also
Bolts
a
kind of like?
I know,
Are
but-
they a military
I've
force?
played enough Call
Yeah,
of Duty
no,
games. I know
listen.
that they give people nicknames.
Yeah,
I
you're
mentioned
right.
their mothers a lot.
You're right, but still, it just felt like a Rainbow Dash torture episode. Like when I was watching this, I just felt like, oh god, what? Why?
I'm sorry.
God.
Do you want the military to be happy and smiles?
No,
It's
I'm just
not.
saying this was no. Listen, this is by the people. Yeah, I know what the military is rough and all that, but this just felt like a Rainbow Dash torture episode.
Torture's
I have
kind of
to
a
give it-
strong word.
Well, think about it. All the abuse she went through, no other character
You
went
work for
through
the
any.
government?
What really made it worse is that none of the other characters ever had an episode like this where they were just constantly abused. So I have to give this literally a 4 out of 10. I'm sorry. I have to agree with Danitron on this.
Okay. I mean, I'm going to just quickly note that comedy is someone's misery, and I'm pretty sure the show picks on characters all the time, but okay.
Oh yeah.
They picked on her way too much.
It's probably going to be a low rating today.
This episode felt like it was
so
written.
much.
No, this felt like an episode that was written by a SpongeBob writer.
It might have been. I should look him up. Wait, was Dave Polsky on SpongeBob? I don't know. We'll look that up later. But Turtle Pain, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to seem like completely polar opposite of you guys. I actually liked this episode, surprisingly. And the reason I liked it is because this, as Dan said, this was like kind of the payoff for her arc of wanting the Wonderbolts. In the very first episode, she talks about how excited she is about being in the Wonderbolts. And then in later seasons, she goes to take tests for it, and like everything kind of builds up to this episode. And I really like that. I didn't know that this episode was going to be about her being in the Wonderbolts for the first time until like last night at like 2 in the morning. So, yeah, so I think maybe you guys were expecting more from it. I was not expecting as much. But like the things that I did like about it, I liked her impersonating her friends because that was supposed to be uncomfortable for you. That was supposed to be cringy. So
Yeah.
that's kind of a moot argument because it's supposed to be. That's what they were trying to do, to make you
If
uncomfortable.
you accomplish something, that doesn't mean it's good.
If you
If I punch you in the face and it hurts, I've accomplished my goal. That doesn't make it good.
it makes it. I mean, if you wanted to hurt me, then that's good. For you.
But I don't want to.
Also,
In the context of a show, you're the one that's meant to be enjoying it.
What else was it? I also really liked Ashley Ball trying to be all the other characters, including her own character.
The one thing she was best at was just Applejack.
I
only one I like that.
But that's Applejack all the time now. And as for my final rating of it, I'm going to give it an 8 because I really liked it.
You're giving too high of ratings. Can we
I liked it. Why is it too high?
You're way too high. You're like too high up in the clouds. I think you're losing oxygen.
Turtle crash.
Just doing some crack, turtle.
All right, I guess I'll wrap up with my rating. I'm kind of on the fence. I didn't dislike the episode, but it didn't really make me super excited. Like there wasn't like a whole lot going on. There were no really well-developed jokes or anything like that. But of course, seeing Rainbow Dash impersonate her friends was kind of funny, but in an awkward way. I'm not sure if I like that or not. I really, really feel like this is an episode I have to rewatch and really kind of almost study to decide if I like it or not. But
Same.
Usually when I rewatch episodes, I do end up liking them more. But as a first impression, I'm just kind of on the meh side. But still, I'm gonna give it my usual 7 out of 10 because I thought it was good. But I don't know. I just gotta rewatch it. So I'm gonna calculate our average. Oh my, that can't be right. No, that can't be right.
Oh
Hold
my,
on.
it can't be right.
No, I gotta do it again. That's too low.
Little Shy doesn't. Little Shy doesn't know.
I didn't put turtle pains in yet, so that's why I was so low.
Ah.
Man.
All right, the average is drum roll, please. A 6 out of 10 even.
Yay, failed.
I thought it was just gonna be like half and half.
That's still pretty low though.
I'll rewatch the
Yeah, I was
episode.
the only one that liked it outright.
Yeah,
I'll rewatch the episode and see what I really think of it. It just felt like a Rainbow Dash torture
Maybe
episode.
it's because I've
I'm
had
sorry.
similar experiences to that. That's kind of what high school was for me.
Yeah.
Is that why you got the name Pain, of how much pain you're feeling on the inside?
Yeah, you got it. It's pain. You can't get enough.
All I feel is pain.
All right, everyone. We're going to wrap up
Pain enough.
the live portion of the live stream. Those of you that are live, stick around. We're just going to chat for a little longer. Those of you watching recording, thanks for stopping by, and then tune in next time. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Get out
Internet.
of here.